Hey YouTube, it's me, Clayton Sheasley, man of the hour, too sweet to be sour, and welcome back to another video. It's been a while, or maybe it's been like a week or so, I don't know. Your boy's been on a little break, a little YouTube vacation. He needed to get some fresh ideas for the channel and also for the gaming channel, which is up right now. Click the link in the description down below to subscribe to Clayton Sheasley Games. We got ideas coming for that channel. And also on the main channel, we got a lot of crazy and amazing content for y'all. I got videos planned. I'm going to be recording them. Man, it's going to be exciting, so you do not want to miss it. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Put on those post notifications. It's absolutely free. You can unsubscribe at any time you want and become a part of the Sheasley family today. So today, your boy is about to do the predictions video for Money in the Bank 2021. Man, it's been a while since I did a wrestling prediction video. So, your boy went on to WWE.com to take a look at the official match card. So, on this piece of notebook paper, it has the official matches for Money in the Bank, the first pay-per-view back with fans. So, without further ado, I know, and everyone else knows, that WWE loves to announce last-minute changes to the card, so they might either add a United States Championship match or an Intercontinental Championship match into this pay-per-view. But your boy is prepared, so he will make a quick little video if they decided to add either of those two titles into the card. So, without further ado, let's begin with our kickoff match, which is Dominic and Rey Mysterio, the reigning defending, and also they're putting their titles on the line, SmackDown Tag Team Champions, taking on the Usos. So if you guys don't know who the Usos are, you're living on a fucking rock. The Usos, one of the dominant modern day tag teams in WWE history. They are the sons of the Hall of Famer Rikishi. And here's the thing, if you guys haven't seen the Usos tag team title run, it was phenomenal. They had historic battles with the New Day. And every time they're in a tag team title match, they steal the show. So this match, I am picking the Usos to walk out of Money in the Bank as the tag team champions. So, and speaking of tag team champions, we got another tag team championship match, but it's on the Raw side. We got AJ Styles and Omos, the reigning defending undisputed tag team champions of Raw, taking on the Viking Raiders. So, AJ Styles and Omos, this team has formed since around WrestleMania 37. They both went into WrestleMania 37 as a weird tandem of a tag team, taking on the New Day, who were the champions at the time, after beating the Hurt Business on a pay-per-view. I forgot the name of the pay-per-view that they won the tag team titles from the Hurt Business. So there's an image on the screen. So the New Day were the tag team champions at the time, but AJ Styles and Omos dominated, or at least I say almost dominated the whole entire match, thus cementing AJ Styles as a Grand Slam champion. So AJ Styles and Omos, I am picking for them to dominate in this match, or almost dominate the Viking Raiders. I am so sorry. Like, here's the thing, it's like a tongue twister. Omos will dominate the match with AJ. It doesn't matter. Here's the thing. I'm picking the Raw Tag Team Champions to retain. So, we are getting into the Raw Women's Championship. We were supposed to have a SmackDown Women's Championship match between Bianca Belair and Bayley, but sadly that match has been changed due to Bayley sustaining an injury. So, Carmella, who was originally in the Women's Money in the Bank match, got pulled from that to replace Bayley, so they had that SmackDown Women's Championship match on SmackDown. So, no harm, no foul. We got ourselves a Raw Women's Championship match. We have Rhea Ripley, the reigning defending undisputed Raw Women's Champion, taking on Charlotte Flair. So, me personally, we seen this match at WrestleMania 36 when Rhea Ripley was the NXT Women's Champion at the time. They had her dropping the belt to Charlotte, and it goes on and on and on until they reignited their feud when Rhea Ripley beat Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship. So, we're back at it again with this match But me personally, I think Rhea should get the victory to end this feud. Have Charlotte go over to SmackDown and have a hell of a fucking clinic with Bianca Belair. But pretty soon, I don't know when they're doing the Superstar Shakeup, so most likely after SummerSlam. But we will find that out when that time comes. Because me personally, I think a Charlotte Flair versus Bianca Belair match would be amazing. I don't know if I'm high. I don't know if I'm okay. If I got hit in the head by Roman Reigns' Superman punch. I do not know. But here's the thing. I do believe that if Charlotte goes to SmackDown and has a freaking clinic with Bianca, everyone will be happy. I'll be happy if that match happens, but only time will tell. So I am picking Rhea Ripley to retain her Raw Women's Championship against Charlotte. Sorry, Charlotte, but here's the thing. Please go to SmackDown and have a freaking clinic with Bianca. So we are getting into our World Championship matches. We got two. We got one for Raw and one for SmackDown, and we are going with the Universal Championship, the Blue Brand's title. So we got the reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Champion. The Tribal Chief Roman Reigns will be accompanied by Paul Heyman, his special counsel. He is going to be taking on, you think you know me, the Rated R Superstar Edge. Me personally, I love Edge. I loved him as a heel character. I grew up watching the Ruthless Aggression era, and when Edge slapped John Cena's father in the freaking face, oh boy, that was a historic rivalry. But me personally, as much as I want Edge to win this match, I am choosing Roman Reigns. The reason why, because here's the thing. This is my idea for Edge. So, you got Seth Rollins interfering in the Universal Championship match. This match has been teased since Edge has been returned, because here's the thing. Seth Rollins, the last time Edge was in the same building as him, Seth Rollins has his boot on Edge's neck on top of the Money in the Bank briefcase. So, having Seth Rollins and Edge have a match is going to be freaking bonkers. So, this is how it's going to play out. Seth Rollins' music hits when Edge hit a spear on Roman. Or it might happen when Edge has that crossface locked in on Roman. Then Seth comes out, distracts Edge, Roman Reigns with a Superman punch and a guillotine. And Seth Rollins costs Edge the Universal Championship. But here's the thing. When the Money in the Bank ladder match comes on, Seth Rollins tries to climb up to get the briefcase. Thus, Edge coming out, costing Seth Rollins by throwing him off, giving him a spear, and that will set up their match at SummerSlam. If that happens, that is like an if. But hopefully it does happen, because I want to see that match, because this match has been teased since 2014 when Edge was still retired from in-ring competition. So, I'm choosing Roman Reigns to win, thus setting up Seth Rollins versus Edge at SummerSlam. Then we're getting into the WWE Championship match. We got Bobby Lashley taking on Kofi Kingston. Kofi Mania, man. Holy crap. I love Kofi. Because here's the thing. His storyline of him trying to get a WWE Championship shot back in 2019 at WrestleMania 35 was beautiful. So, I really want Kofi to come out on top, but we all know Bobby's going to dominate. But I am choosing Kofi Kingston to dethrone the Bobby Lashley. Well, I don't know. The dominant Bobby Lashley, or I don't know what his nickname. It's been a while. The Dominator. I'm just going to call him the Dominator, Bobby Lashley. So I have Kofi Kingston picking up the W against Bobby Lashley, thus cementing his two-time WWE Championship reign, which I hope Kofi will have a longer reign than his first reign, because he dropped the belt to Brock Lesnar. And we all know that Bobby Lashley wants Brock Lesnar, but we do not know when Brock Lesnar is coming back. Paul Heyman says Brock Lesnar does what Brock Lesnar wants to do. So if he wants to come back to WWE and have a match with Bobby Lashley, he will do that. If he wants to go back to being a hardcore butcher, he could be a hardcore butcher. We do not know. Brock Lesnar is on his own timeline or his own time zone. So he will come back when he wants to come back. So we are here. The moment you all been waiting for, the women's and men's Money in the Bank. So, for the women's side, we got the returning Zelina Vega. Everyone thought that Zelina might go over to AEW to manager or to be reunited with her old client, Andrade El Idolo, or formerly known as Andrade Cien Almas. But here's the thing, she came back because she signed a really good contract, so she's in the Money in the Bank match. So the other competitors in the match is Asuka, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Nikki, Ash, taking on Liv Morgan, taking on the women's tag team champions. Here's the thing, WWE has too many titles. The women's tag division needs to be beefed up. I was about to call it the Raw or SmackDown. Technically, this title is like freaking universal. They can go on Raw, they can go to SmackDown, they can go to NXT. But wait, NXT already has a women's tag team championships. But it doesn't matter. So Natalya and Tamina are the last two entrants in the Money in the Bank. So who is your boy picking? Me personally, I'm picking Liv Morgan. You only live once. So I am choosing Liv Morgan because here's the thing. This is a perfect time for Liv to have this is a perfect time for Liv to have a push. Because here's the thing. Liv Morgan has always been in the Riot Squad, which no longer exists because 1, Sarah Logan had a baby. 2, WWE recently released Ruby Riot, or now Ruby Soho, I believe. I don't know if I got the name right. I'm sorry. So now I think it's that perfect time to push Liv Morgan. But there's going to be crazy shit going on in this match. I think Alexa Bliss will freaking mess with everyone. Like, she will be sitting on top of the ladder. She was about to get the title or get the briefcase, and then they are teaming up on Alexa, take her out of the mix, and then the tag team champions of the women's side, they are just going to dominate everyone until they get to the ladder, and then they fight. And I do believe Liv will pick up the win, but we don't know. It's Money in the Bank. Anything can happen, but Liv Morgan is my pick for this match. Then we're going on to the men's Money in the Bank. We got Kevin Owens taking on Drew McIntyre, taking on Riddle, taking on Ricochet, taking on John Morrison, taking on Big E, taking on King Shinsuke Nakamura, taking on Seth the Drip God Rollins. Holy crap, I said that in one sentence. I'm surprised by that. So, who am I picking? Like I said, for the Universal Championship match, I think Edge will come out and screw Seth Rollins out of the Money in the Bank, thus cementing their SummerSlam match, or maybe a match on SmackDown, which they tend to do and doesn't draw much attention as on a pay-per-view. But hey, it's WWE, it's Vince McMahon, he books the shit, so we don't care. So who am I picking for the men's Money in the Bank? So I am picking Kevin Owens. I think it's time for him to have another Universal Championship run, or maybe a WWE Championship run, because here's the thing. When Kevin Owens won the Universal Championship in that, I believe, a six-pack challenge back in 2017, he won it with the help of Triple H by Triple H pedigreeing Seth Rollins, thus cementing the rivalry between Seth Rollins and Triple H. But sadly, Kevin Owens' championship reign as Universal Champion came to an end at Fastlane or Battleground. Far back in WWE, I couldn't even remember what happened. Goldberg won the belt. That's all we remember. But I think Kevin Owens will come out on top. I want Big E to win too, because here's the thing. Big E has been a part of WWE since NXT, and he was the greatest NXT champion, I believe, 2013, 2014. Then I had to choose one of the other, so I choose Kevin Owens because I think it's time for him to at least get another title push before his contract is up, because we do not know when Kevin Owens' contract is up with WWE. Maybe he might resign. We do not know. Hey, only time can tell. So I am picking Kevin Owens to win. So that is my predictions for Money in the Bank. Let me know in the comment section down below, who do you think is going to be winning? Who's going to walk out with the men's or women's Money in the Bank? Who is going to walk out with the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, the Raw Tag Team Championships, the Women's Championship? Who's going to walk out as Universal Champion or WWE Champion? Leave your comments down below. And that is it for my predictions video. I hope you guys loved it. I cannot wait to do more of this in the future. Stay tuned to more amazing content here on this channel and also over on the gaming channel. So, this has been Clayton Sheasley signing out. I'll see yins in the next video. Clayton Sheasley signing out.